What's up, guys? So, it's been, I feel like I start every video with the same sentence. It's been a while, very long time. I know I have a lot of explaining to do, right? Reason why I haven't been on here is for a number of reasons. Number one, my eczema, as you can see, it's still irritating me. It's like all over. And so I've been trying to figure out like what to do with this thing, how to deal with it, what to do to have my flare-ups lessen instead of getting worse. I'm not sure if I told you guys this already, but I did notice that there's a possibility that dairy is activating this even more.
Now here I'm just going to show you some footage that I recorded throughout the time that I was not recording any videos for YouTube, just kind of to show myself the differences between my flare-ups. Now this is the Aveeno cream, the only thing that was working for me previously, but not so much anymore. And now it's on my arms. Started to spread as time went by. This is a day after work. As you can see, it's in my scalp, it's on my eyebrows, my eyelids, my nose, literally everywhere. And it itches, sometimes it burns. It gets really oily for some reason. And this is when I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe my face. And I had just actually finished having a breakdown and crying on the mirror. This is yet my worst day. As you can tell by my face, I'm really, really serious. I was just over it, and this is when I started doing extensive research, and I really think that I have to say goodbye to cheese, to dairy in general.
So I'm just not sure how I'm supposed to live without pizza. Like cheese, just cheese alone. It's like a big part of my life. Like you don't understand. Like if I want a snack, well, what do you get? It's easy. 7-Eleven, a little cheese stick, a mozzarella roll stick, right? The little polio stick, like back in the day. Okay, if you want another little snack, what do? Cheese and crackers. Pizza is everything is with cheese. Pasta, ravioli, lasagna, a sandwich. How are you not gonna have a sandwich without cheese? Like what? So this is just very difficult for me. Okay, I was supposed to go on a 2-week no dairy detox this week, and I failed miserably. Yesterday we had tacos, and I had my tacos. Even had it in a lettuce wrap that I did, you know? Nice. What do you think that I put on that lettuce wrap? Cheese. Cheese. But whatever. Remember that I used to be in a lot of pain? Well, not used to. I would always complain that I was in pain, and I felt crazy because I wasn't getting answers, or no one was believing me, or all that good stuff. So finally someone was listening, I could say, in a sense. You know, my doctor, she kept repeating this one thing over and over, but she said that I needed to continue ruling out some other stuff before she can even go there. And she suggested that I go to a specialist to get the diagnosis because she would feel more comfortable having a specialist diagnose me. I said, okay, cool. We ran some blood work, getting tested for rheumatoid arthritis and for lupus. Thankfully, everything came back negative. Only one thing came out positive, which was basically, I forgot what it was, but it was basically stating that I have inflammation in my entire body. So I do have arthritis all over my body. I went to the rheumatologist, spoke with him, went over my lab work, and then he did something where he was examining me and checking out some trigger points. So I was super duper positive. I believe there's 18 trigger points for this specific diagnosis, and guess who has them all? This girl right here. So I've been recently diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and if you do not know what that is, it's basically inflammation in your muscles, your joints, like you're just in pain all day, 24/7. And the cold is not helping whatsoever. Like, my hands and my feet have been throbbing. There's this muscle that goes all down here that's been irritating me for months now, and now on this other side it's starting to do the same thing. And so you'll catch me going like this to myself, or like under my feet. It's just, it's been yeah, it's just been an interesting roller coaster ride for myself. The doctor did prescribe me, oh my gosh, what is the name of the damn medication? So this is one of the things that's been happening a lot lately, brain fog. More than normal. Remember, at first I thought it was just a Chiari. Well, now it's like a double whammy. So yeah. So my brain is just, it gets a lot of brain farts basically. So the doctor did ask me to try some Bolta. That was honestly like the worst experience of my life. The worst. My body was literally detoxing itself. Every symptom that you can think of, I was going through. It was just horrific. I got sent home from work. It was just horrible. Like, I was on it for 5 days. 5 days, and it says that your body needs to get used to it for up to 3 weeks. Yeah, no. Called the doctor. I asked him, you know, if I really needed to take that right now, because I just felt this, that, and all of the above. And he was like, okay, no, just stop it. So basically we're back on square one. He did say that I would fail many times before I finally found something that worked for me. I'm kind of stuck in a pickle because I want to do this my way. Like, I know medicine, you know what I mean? But this is something that has no cure. Like, all you're gonna do is just give me medication. This is gonna jack up like my hormones, and you know, I'd rather do this naturally and continue to do more research on what foods to eat, what foods not to eat, to stay away from. I'm looking into sea moss pills. I heard that that's very, very good for you. If you have any information, please let me know. Teach me, educate me, share with me. So that's the news. And you know, it's tough because even a lot of doctors don't believe in this. That's why there's not that much research about this. So it's just a sucky situation, especially when people don't understand like what you're going through. People don't understand what you feel, that you're literally in pain 24/7. Like your eyelids hurt, like it's to that point. You're like, your nails hurt, like everything hurts, and every time it can be like a different pain. It's not always the same. There's days where you can fake it and you can be normal, you know, and then there's other times where you're just like, I just can't live like this forever. Like, this can't be life. So it's up to me to figure this out and figure out what works for me. I do know that eating red meat is really bad for, you know, inflammation in your body and all that stuff. I already barely eat red meat. I only eat red meat like on holidays that are coming. I'm primarily white meat, like ground chicken, ground turkey, fish. That's me. So I'm doing good in that aspect. I just have to cut it out completely. I do know a lot of leafy greens. You know, I have started the process, which I was already doing before, just because I did my own research, because sometimes when you have this much medical history, you kind of become your own doctor, and sometimes you kind of self-diagnose. I know that that's not good, but in my little community, it's like sometimes we end up knowing more than the doctor. So yeah, so I was already in the right direction. I just kind of got lazy and kind of thought, well, no, I'm perfectly fine. It's just something else. And no, it's not. So this is my new normal. And I turned 31 years old. I turned 31 years old on Tuesday, the 12th. Oh, someone wants to say hi. Say hello. Say hello. Munchkin. Tell him hi. Tell him hi. Tell him hi. Aren't you baby? Aren't you baby? Aren't you baby? Aren't you baby? Anywho, I turned 31 on Tuesday, November 12th. I am a Scorpio. Scorpios are awesome. Tomorrow I'm doing a wine and paint. I am so excited. Sunday we are out to Anime NYC. So be sure to have a lookout for Bulma and Master Roshi. We will be attending Anime NYC. If you guys, once again, if you have anything that you can tell me in regards to my eczema or this fibro, please let me know down below, okay? Peace and love.